Okay, guys, Bolger here, hypnosis and hypnotherapy. Let's do the classic gimmick here. Okay, go and hypnotize yourself. So today I would like to speak about the phobia, but not just the phobia. It's just an consequence. Okay, here today you feel something. Okay, you have some kind of fear, some kind of anxiety. Maybe you don't want to go in a tiny room, or you don't want to drive with the elevator, or don't want to go in a plane. It's really common, you know. It's most common that you know. Yeah, I have a lot of people that they have these problems, but they are okay. Then sometimes they want to go, I don't know, to travel somewhere really distant, and then usually they come to me to resolve this problem. Okay, and this is, let me see the English right, it consequence. Okay, my God, okay. Well, phobia is just an example. It could be fear, it could be some anxiety. For me, here is also when I dealt a lot with students. You know, they came to me, Mr. Bosder, I hate physics, I hate mathematics, I hate English. You know, and I always say, why? Why? It's not let's do it. No, no, no. The question is why? Because this is just a consequence, and we know that in your life, you know, when we go back in your history, in your life, there is a pattern, there is the event that started everything, okay? And this is common. I did it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of phobias and these similar things. So I saw it with my eyes, with my ears. Okay, and look here in this, because here maybe it's no, it's 2026, but the event started in, I don't know, 30 years ago. You know, 30 years ago, let me see, can you see it? Yeah. And it's possible that you have a lot of events similar, but you must find the first one. No, your hypnotist, your hypnotherapist, or whatever. You must find the first one, and you must deal with this event. And when you deal with this event and you systematically resolve this event, it's a certain procedure, then strangely this one disappears. Okay, and that's the trick. Okay, and this is not, as I said, just a phobia and some fears and so on. So I dealt really a lot with these phobias, and I think I saw every possible phobia in my office, as from clients, you know. I know. I remember. Okay. This one. Let me go a little bit further. This is usually maybe 30, 20, 15 years ago, but rarely. But I saw it also a lot. This event, it's in a past life. Sorry, but if you are not in past lives, I'm so sorry. But look, I work with past lives, and I saw it a lot. These problems, not in this year, but maybe hundreds years ago. It's strange. It's silly. I know it is, but it's there. You know. And if something is there, you can't close eyes. I don't believe. I don't believe. No, it's there. So I dealt a lot in the past lives. Last time it was in my office, young lady, 19 years old, and she came to me, Mr. Bosder, I think I was abused here in this life. Oh, I said, oh my God, okay, beautiful girl, really, really nice girl. And I said, okay, let's do it, okay. And we did the regression, and we went go, you know, in her life until the birth. And we didn't find anything. No abuse here. And I said, okay, that's strange. And she was open for past life because she was very curious also and so on. And I said, okay, let's do it. And when we go to the past lives, boom, then she exploded. Yeah. And it was there. So we dealt with the problem in the past lives, and the consequence disappeared. And she was really happy. Okay. You know, because all the burden collapsed when she what's the word? she find out that it wasn't here in this life, in the past life, just a memory. Sometimes the memories from the past life are so intensive that you will feel it here, okay? Usually what comes from past lives, easily it's fear or pain. Those two things I saw them a lot. So if you have a fear, it's possible, it's not necessary, it's possible in past life. And also if you have a pain with no logical consequence, you know, with no body problem, it's just a pain somewhere, it's very big possibility that it came from the past life. So you should deal. It's not important if you believe it or you don't. That's not important, because I dealt with a lot of people and they don't believe, and they didn't believe in past lives, but we did for me it's just, you know, this consequence. I must help you to get rid of this consequence, so you can function normally. Yeah, you can go in an elevator, you can go on plane, you can maybe go in a tiny room or whatever. You will not have any more this fear, because sometimes this fear, they are so big that your quality of your life is really miserable, okay? And do this work. This approach, it's common in hypnotherapy, but as I know, not everybody does the same work, okay? I tried also sometimes in psychology, they say, yeah, you must just diminish. You go on the phobia and you say to your client, yeah, the phobia is gone, 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 gone. And if you have in front of you really somebody who is really in profound hypnosis, it could work for maybe a month or two, but it will come back. Believe me, it will come back. So you must deal with the event, with the cause. This is a cause, okay? This is the trick. You must deal with the cause, and when you deal, what's the word in English? When you deal with the cause, usually the consequences will disappear. I saw it hundreds and hundreds of times. So if you have this kind of problem, go find some kind of hypnotist, hypnotherapist. You can ask them, do they work with regression to cause, and if they do, you can go there, just free yourself from these problems here, okay? This is the idea for today's video. So guys, go and hypnotize yourself. Hypnosis is really great with helping in common life. Why not? Okay, till next time. Let me finish this video where okay, till next